reduce the cost of your Pokemon so you can start a new run with a full squad of legendaries, the first thing you want to do is start a new game. So here we are in a new game, and everybody knows you only get 10 points to create a team in PokeRogue. And to the upper left of every Pokemon is their cost. And here you can see my Score Bunny has a cost of 1. Doesn't really affect the overall cost too much. But some of the legendaries and mythicals do. But like Eternatus is a 10. If you're going to play a game with Eternatus, you can literally only start with him. But we can change that so you have a full squad of legendary. So the first thing you want to do is when you're in the starter selection menu, you just want to hit F12. And that's going to pull up this menu right here. Next thing is you want to go to the search bar that's down here. If it doesn't pop up for you like it did for me, click on these 3 dots and go to search. And that'll pull this up. And then type in show use candies. And then hit enter. And what it's going to do is this is going to populate right here. You're going to click on it. And then it's going to populate in this window right here. From there, you want to go over and up 1 and insert your breakpoint. So up 1 from show use candies, and put your breakpoint right here. And then you want to go back into the game and click. Make sure you're over a Pokemon. It doesn't have to be the one you're going to reduce the cost of. I do it so that I can see the dex number. And so I'm going to hit space on Eternatus and go down to use candies, and that's going to pause everything. And now we're going to look at the code real quick. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to replace this X with the dex number of the Pokemon whose cost you're trying to reduce. So we were going to work with Eternatus, and that was 890. The next part is this X down here. Now this is value reduction. Eternatus was a 10. The lowest you can drop them down to is a 1. So we're going to enter 9. That's going to reduce his cost by 9. So he will go from a 10 to a 1. And so like Zamazenta was an 8. You would type in 7 here, and that would make Zamazenta a 1. Then you're going to copy this. Once you're done with that, we're going to go back into the game, and you're going to come up here where it says sources and console. Click on console. Now in this menu, if you are not allowed to paste, type in allow pasting and hit enter. Then we're going to control V to paste our code. We have 890, which is our Eternatus. We want his value reduced by 9 so that we can put him on our team for a cost of 1. We're going to hit enter. We're going to click back into the game, unpause the debugger. That noise is normal, and it goes away fairly quickly. Then we're going to exit out of here. Once we exit out, we're going to go back to the main menu. We're going to go down to new game, and we're going to find our Eternatus. And see, now it's a 1. Eternatus is now a cost of 1. We can put him on our team. Doesn't take up any space. And so I will say one more thing about the code. You can do this with multiple Pokemon. And so if I wanted to do this for Eternatus and Zamazenta, I would just do both numbers at once. And I would type it just like this, just with a comma behind, a space, and then the other number. You can still keep the value reduction at 9, because like I said, it won't go down below 1. So even if you go over that number, it'll just make it the 1. Now go out there and create some stacked teams.